So anyway, we're cool. I can do something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, thank you. That was a real question. We're supposed to be up here for 20 minutes. It feels like 2 hours to me. No, I'm cool. Every morning I rise and face the firing squad. Every morning there's one who holds his fire. His dilemma is my system of belief. They fire rounds, but I am seldom in their circle. A quiet mind is labeled sound in colored purple. My little boy has not yet learned the color within lines. His jumbled diction has not yet learned our contradiction. We speak of art with flaming passion, then do work void of compassion, and wonder why reality is bleeding fiction. The greatest Americans have not been born yet. They are waiting patiently for the past to die. Please give blood. Those crumbled tablets were to share a story with the burning bush. Where is that voice from nowhere to remind us that the holy ground we walk on, purified by native blood, has rooted trees whose fallen leaves now color code a sacred list of demands? Who among us can give translation of autumn hues to morning news? The anchor man thrown overboard has simply rooted us in history's repeating cycle, a nation in its Saturn years that won't acknowledge karma. Where is that voice from nowhere, the ones your prophet spoke of? I hear voices of fear, disconnected from their diaphragms, dangling from coffee-covered teeth that spill into our laps and scorch our privates. There are voices from the sides of necks, some already noosed, dangling participles, pronouns running for sentence, serving life in corner offices and ghetto corners. Their voices are the same, dead to themselves, numb to the possibility of truth existing beyond that which they can palm in their hands, period. There are voices of elders, which seem to do no more than damn us to our childish ways. For many households, wisdom no longer comes with age. So where is that voice from nowhere, that burning bush, that passing dove? If I hear the voices of generals calling for ammunition, presidents calling for arms, and women calling for help, where is that voice from nowhere, that God of Abraham? Can he be heard over the gunfire, the whiz of passing missiles, the crash of buildings, the shriek of sirens, the crack of bones? Or is that his mighty voice, your angry God craving the sacrifice of virgin generation sons degenerate, your holy books written in red ink on burning sands, your prayers between rounds do no more than fasten the fate of your children to the hammer truth of your trigger, a truth that mushrooms its dark and cloud over the rest of us, so that we too bear witness to the short-lived fate of a civilization that worships a male God. Your weapons are phallic, all of them. That dummy that sits in your lap is no longer a worthwhile spectacle. His shrunken pale face leaves little room for imagination. We have spotted the moving lips that pin the voice to its proper source. It is a source of madness, a source of hunger for power, a source of weakness, a source of evil. We are exiting our Coliseum and encircling our box office, demanding our families back, our cultures back, our language back, our gods back. So we return them to their proper source, the source of life, the source of creation, of a mother's womb, the great goddess. We will cut through the barbed wire hangers and chastity belts. We will climb in and incubate our spirits through the winter. We will wait for the degenerate course of your repeated history. We will wait for the past to die. And that goes out to every soldier that's in Iraq, every soldier that's come back, and everybody here that has been apathetic or suddenly engaged in politics that we, encroach upon the most interesting time in U.S. history. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be here. Thank you all for being you.